Hello and welcome to Prime Property, your weekly real estate reckoner. I'm Nayantara Rai and this is what we have on the show today. From inside Bengaluru, we tell you why it's considered to be India's safest property market. Housing.com identifies the 5 most popular projects. While we're inside Bengaluru, we also tell you the best localities to invest in. Commonfloor.com handpicks the good investment bets. And ICICI Bank gives tips on home loans. As India's capital for IT and startups, Bengaluru is the country's largest office market. The strong economic fundamentals have laid the perfect foundation for a thriving property market. Bangalore is the world's second largest IT hub, though of late it has been feeling the pressure from Hyderabad. For instance, Google has decided to set up its largest office outside of the United States, not in Bangalore, but in Hyderabad. Uber and Amazon are the others to have picked Hyderabad. That's competitive federalism at its best, with Bangalore still recording the best growth in India's office market. So much so, Cushman & Wakefield observes property developers have not been able to keep pace with Bangalore's demand for office space. In his latest report, Cushman & Wakefield observes commercial deals have increased by a staggering 175% in the first half of 2015, whereas new office space has increased by 99%. The shortage in the city centre and IT hub of Whitefield have resulted in rentals rising sharply by 30% in the peripheral parts of the city like Tumkur Road and Bellary Road.
The market's driven by the IT/ITES sector, followed now and was followed by the BFSI, the banking and financial and services sector, and then the e-commerce. Obviously, e-commerce has got the second slot now. With 17% market share. Some of the large occupiers who've actually committed to long-term spaces in Bangalore are from the IT/ITES sector. Accenture is one example of a large occupier who continues to grow in the Bangalore market. On the e-commerce side, we've seen large commitments from firms like Amazon and Flipkart who've actually committed to large spaces into under-construction developments. Ola Cabs again is a large occupier that is growing in Bangalore and across the country, and they've made some significant commitments in the city.
So the office market has set the base for a healthy housing market. Strong demand aside, one big reason for Bangalore's real estate market waxing when the national market is waning is that developers have played it smart. They've refrained from oversupplying the market to keep prices in a comfortable range and not made the mistake of getting greedy and hiking prices. So if you do want to invest, here's Housing.com with its list of the top 3 locations in Bangalore.
If I were to pick the key residential locations, I will first of all name, the Sarjapur, Marthalli Road, Sarjapur stretch, the ORR stretch. That's very important. The prices are very good right now, between 40 to 75, 80 lakhs per unit. The next one that I'll pick is the Tanisandra Road, Hennur Road stretch, a great stretch again. And the third one, which is more traditional or more recognized in the last few years, is the Whitefield or off Whitefield Hoskote Road stretch. So if I were to look at these 3 quarters, namely the Sarjapur Road stretch, the Hennur Road stretch, and the off Whitefield area, these are the 3 locations which I would say are doing well and will do very well in near future.
And while investing, don't expect a massive upside in prices. Bangalore's property market is driven primarily by end users.
If you look at a very average kind of a number, the unit prices are about 4,500 to 6,000 rupees a square foot in most places in Bangalore. And they haven't really changed much because of the balance that has been there in this market. Maybe a 5 to 10% kind of an increment over the last couple of years, which is not really, something to harp about. Going into the future, I believe also the situation may not change drastically. You will probably keep looking at about 5 to 10% kind of average increases on a per annum basis, not something which is phenomenally high. But at the same time, because I said the commercial developments are doing very well and will do very well in Bangalore, certain parts of Bangalore, therefore these locations are likely to come up very strongly for residential markets as well.
We also asked Housing.com to identify the city's top 5 bestsellers. These are the projects that today are seeing the highest sales velocity in Bangalore. Two of the top 5 slots are occupied by Brigade, and so we found out what else this developer is busy with. He's just finished executing this 35-story development, which incidentally is also Bangalore's tallest residential tower. Located at the prime Old Madras Road, an apartment here costs an average of 2 crore rupees. These apartments may be housed in Bangalore's tallest residential tower, but they're miles away from being the city's most expensive ones. Those are in this tower, the Nitesh Park Avenue, bang in the middle of the city, opposite the Bangalore Golf Course and near the Chief Minister's official residence. An apartment here is for a staggering 19 crore rupees or 30,000 rupees a square foot. This project is being developed by Nitesh Estates, the same developer that brought the first Ritz-Carlton Hotel to India, again in Bangalore. Nitesh Park Avenue should be completed by December 2017. Well, that's an overview of the Bangalore property market. We're going to get down to specifics after this short commercial break. Commonflow.com will give its top picks for investments in the Garden City. Stay tuned.